What is up? What is up to everyone? Hopefully you can hear me loud and clear. What is going on to everybody in the building? It is your spiritual homegirl, Ruby Jew Reads, right? And today we are here. Before I read this disclaimer, let me go ahead and see if you guys can hear me loud and clear. Give me 1 second. Okay. You guys should be able to hear me. All right, let's go ahead and get into the disclaimer. Let me know down in the chat if you can hear me. Let me know down in the chat if you can hear me loud and clear. I'm going to go ahead and post, copy and paste my link for my website so you guys can go and check out all the services that your girl offers. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear down in the chat. Okay, so that should be pinned. Why are we not live on Facebook? Okay, I gotta come back. Oh, there we go. Okay, we live on Facebook. Okay, are we on Facebook? We on Facebook? We on YouTube? I don't know why. It just seems like every time I'm trying to get my life together and leave these hoes alone, it ends up like that. All right. So we are here. We are live in full effect. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear in the chat. Okay. I want to make sure that you can hear me loud and clear. I want to make sure my sound is where it's supposed to be. Okay? Seems like it is. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this disclaimer. I hate having to do technical shit. You know what I'm saying? While I'm live. That shit is irritating as hell. Let me just go check on my own to make sure you can hear me. Because, like, what the fuck? And nobody... Hold on. Let's see if you can hear me loud and fucking clear, okay? Period. You can actually skip through this part. It don't show me where I'm live. Okay, perfect. We are live, and the sound sounds incredible. All right, guys, we are here, right? Okay, so this is my disclaimer, right? It's your spiritual homegirl disclaimer. All content shared here, including readings, teachings, commentary, and discussion, is for entertainment, educational, and spiritual guidance purposes only, right? There are opinions and energetic interpretations, not factual statements or professional advice. This content may include commentary and transformative use of media. This content may include commentary and transformative use of media protected under the Fair Use Clause of Copyright Act of 1976. For purposes such as education, critique, and commentary, all rights to the original media belong to their respective owners. Use your discernment to take accountability and consult licensed professionals for medical, legal, financial, and mental health matters. All right? So that is my disclaimer. Okay, that was my disclaimer. I had to read that disclaimer. All right, moving on into the next thing that we have going on. All right, so right now I want to teach you about your birth chart, right? A lot of you may not know your birth chart. I want to teach you about your birth chart. So your birth chart is a blueprint to your life. It's a blueprint of who you are. It tells you where you going, how you going, what you going to get. It's a forecast to your life and your future, right? Based on the energy you was born in, based on the time you was born in, right? So if you know your big three, type your big three in the chat. I know my big three, so I'm going to type my big three in the chat. I am a Leo sun. All right, I'm a Leo sun. Scorpio moon. And the Aries rising. All right, so those are my big three. Aries rising. So those are my big three down in the chat, okay? If you know your big three, type it in. If not, I can help you achieve that to get to know your big three. All right, so I'm about to get into the four main parts of the birth chart that I like to get into, that I like to do, which are going to be your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Mercury. So your sun is how you identify. Your moon is your emotions. Your rising is how you show up to the world. And then your Mercury is your style of communication, right? So those are important when we first initially meet people, when we first initially get into it. Those things are important. So those are the things that I'm going to focus on here in this live video, right? All right, so I want you to be able to see me. So I'm going to put myself on the big screen. I am your host, Ruby Jew. How y'all doing? Haven't seen me in a while, right? Love you lots, aka your spiritual homegirl, all right? So if you're up on TikTok, I'm your spiritual homegirl. If you're up on Facebook, I am Ruby Jew Reads 1111. If you're up on YouTube, I'm your spiritual homegirl, Ruby Jew. Check the nails out. Love the nails. Pretty, right? Pretty, right? Period. I wanted to show you the glam PM. Thank you, ma'am. Period. Okay, let's get back into the lesson. I do have children, so you may hear my kids in the background. They may wake up, ask for stuff, whatever the case may be. Right now, they're sleeping. I got about to 12 o'clock, so I got an hour on here and an hour on TikTok, and we're going to be good to go. All right, so let's get into the next scene. Once again, if you know your big three, type it down in the chat. If you know your big three, type it down in the chat. If you're on TikTok, I really can't see the comments. I'm going to go over to the page to just make sure I can keep up with the comments. But I can't see the TikTok comments. Only Facebook and YouTube comments are the only ones that I can see. All right. Don't forget their website is pinned down below, so you can go and check your girl out. All right. Let's get it. Let's go. You gave me. My feelings for you is deep. Somebody trying to come forward. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? I did the wrong thing. Hold on one second, y'all. I just gotta make sure I got the comments together. Tell me. Okay. So I can read the comments. Period. Try moderator from your web browser. You can. Okay. This is fucking phenomenal. Do you see my fucking setup? This shit is so fucking phenomenal. When I tell you that I am the blueprint for a lot of shit, bro, this shit is so fucking phenomenal, bro. The way I do shit is like, people don't like it. People be bypassing this shit now. People be overlooking me and overturning this shit now. But there are motherfuckers that's watching that want to do what the fuck I do. There are motherfuckers that are watching that want this type of setup, that want to have the camera doing this right here. You know, we in the camera with it. You feel me? That want to be able to have this. Look at this shit. Look, I'm looking at this shit on my phone, and this shit looks so fucking fire, bro. Like, we're literally moving through the galaxies as I teach you your birth chart, right? We're literally moving through the stars and the planets as I teach you your birth chart, right? This is fucking phenomenal. And I wouldn't have this shit no other motherfucking way. Straight up. I wouldn't have this shit no other motherfucking way. This shit is fucking phenomenal. You hear what I'm saying? This shit is a fucking amazing. I love who I am, and I love how I do things. You feel what I'm saying? So let's get back into these birth charts, all right? So listen, if you know your big three, go ahead and type it in the chat. If you know your big three, if you're watching the replay, then if you don't see the live button, that means you watch the replay. Go ahead and type your big three down in the motherfucking chat. Go ahead and type your big three down in the motherfucking chat. Thank you for the daily heart, me. Appreciate it. I'm gonna keep doing what I do. Fuck all that. Keep going in. Keep getting it in. Excuse me. I'm just reposting it to the community. That's all I'm doing is reposting it to the community, okay? All right. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys being here with me. Let's go ahead and get into some things. All right, like I said, we're doing the birth chart readings. If you know your big three, you can type your big three down in the chat. Welcome on in. If you're on YouTube, welcome. If you're on Facebook, welcome. If you're on YouTube and Facebook and you don't see this live video button, that means I'm no longer live. If you're on TikTok and you don't see me live, that means I'm no longer live. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for coming into this live video. I definitely appreciate you guys being here. All right, so if you know your big three, type it down in the chat. It's your girl Ruby Jr., aka your spiritual homegirl, guiding you through the streets and guiding you through the stars. Let's get into these planets. All right, so your big three consists of your identity, your emotions, and how you show up to the world. So let's go ahead and get into the first thing I want to talk about is learning soul alignment by planets with your spiritual homegirl, Ruby Jew, guiding you through the streets and guiding you through the stars, all right? Let's go ahead and get into our identity. So the sun, our sun sign, which would be how we initially identify our sun sign, This is how we initially identify, okay? Our sun sign is how we initially identify. Hold on one second. I didn't put the what's blocking you deck up there. Our sun sign is how we initially identify, right? So our sun sign is like the quick meanings, the identity, the purpose, the vitality, the deeper interpretation of the sun sign. The sun represents your core essence of life mission. It shows you where you're meant to be, where you're meant to shine, and what your soul what your soul is here to become. So like I'm a Leo sun, so I'm meant to shine, I'm meant to be bright, I'm meant to be bow, bing, bow, da, da, okay? You also have, so this is your sun, so like I said, this is your identity, right? This is your ego, this is your purpose. All right, let's move on to the next planet next energy in your chart. The next energy in your chart is going to be your moon. Quick meanings, emotionals, instincts, inner needs, subconscious, deeper interpretation. The moon governs your emotion. The moon governs your emotion, right? The moon's govern your emotional and spiritual memory. It reveals how you nurture and how you feel things. All right, so this is like your internal truth. So your moon is basically your emotions. That's what your moon is. Your moon is basically your emotions. So you're just not a Gemini. You're just not a Leo. You're just not a Virgo. It depends on your moon and your rising, right? So your moon is your emotions, your instincts, your inner needs, your subconscious. Okay. The next planet of energy we have is going to be your Mercury. Your Mercury is how you communicate. So your Mercury is like your mind, your communication, your learning, your thought patterns, your deeper interpretation. Mercury is the messenger of your chart. It shows how you think, how you speak, how you process information. So if you know your big three, type it down in the chat, right? I'm a Leo sun, Scorpio moon, Aries rising. What is your big three? And then last but not least, we want to talk about our rising. Our rising is how we show up to the world. This is our ascendant. Your rising is the mass you wear to the world, your natural aura, your physical presence, and the energy you lead with when you step into new spaces. Deeper interpretation, your rising reveals your soul chosen path in this lifetime. It is the lens through which all your planets are expressed and show how your soul intends to evolve. It also determines your life direction, spiritual focus based on your transit movement. All right, so this is what your rising is. So if you don't know your big three, you can type your birthday down in the chat, and send, light the live up. Get your daily heart meets in, send your gifts in, and we can go ahead and understand what your big three is, all right? So now we've gotten to that part. Now we understand what our Mercury is. Now we understand what our planets are. Now we understand like our sun, our moon, our rising. We understand that our sun identifies us. We understand that our moon is our emotions. Our rising is how we show up to the world. And also our Mercury is how we communicate, right? So I'm going to give you a couple of little fun facts about each zodiac sign based on just some cute little fun facts that I pulled up about each zodiac sign. You can type your zodiac sign down in the chat. Welcome on in. It's your girl, Thru Reads, aka your spiritual homegirl. We're here for a good time and not a long time, okay? Let's see. Also, too, I want to talk to you about the houses, right? So you do have houses. And with those houses, you need to be there. There's a focus that each zodiac sign should have, or your zodiac sign should have during these seasons, right? So you could be in the season where you need to be self-identified and you could be focusing on love. So it's very important to understand your birth chart to know where you're supposed to be placed and to know where you're supposed to be going, right? So a couple of little fun facts about each zodiac sign when it comes to their sun sign, right? So let's talk about it. If you're an Aries sun sign, you're a natural leader, you're bold, you're an initiator, right? If you are a Taurus sun sign, you're grounded, you're stable, you have the love of comfort. If you're a Cancer sun sign, you're a nurturer, you're intuitive, you're protective. If you're a Leo sun sign, you're confident, you're creative, you're meant to shine. If you're a Virgo sun sign, you're analytical, you're a healer, and you're definitely a problem solver. If you are a Libra, you balanced, okay? Some Libras ain't balanced now. You're balanced, you're charming, you're relationship focused, okay? If you are a Scorpio sun sign, then that means you have a deep magnetic transformative field. Okay, if you're a Sagittarius sun sign, you're a free spirit, you're an explorer, you're a truth seeker. If you are a Capricorn sun sign, which means Capricorn sun sign, it means ambitious, disciplined, boss energy. If you're Aquarius sun sign, innovative, different, visionary. And if you're a Pisces sun sign, you're empathetic, you're spiritually intuitive, you're a dreamer, right? So if you drop your sign down in the chat, let's go ahead and give these signs a reading based off their sun sign. So I'm going to give you a reading based off your sun sign, or I can give you a reading based off your moon sign. All you have to do is just drop your zodiac sign in the chat. If you're interested in getting a birth chart reading here live, we just went through the birth chart readings. If you're interested in getting a birth chart reading, unlock your birth chart reading. You can now get a mini personalized birth chart reading just for $27 when you join the VIP email list. The link is in the bio, right? This reading includes sun, your identity, moon, your emotions, rising, how the world sees you, your Mercury placements, your seasonal focus, which you should be focused on during this season, so your houses basically tell you what you should be focusing on during this universal season. So right now we're in Sagittarius energy, that's Jupiter energy, right? Sagittarius rules the planet Jupiter. So let me show you these houses real quick. Did I take away the houses? Hold on one second. I gotta add the image back. But regular price is $55. VIP price is $27.27. All right, you don't know your big three? I can look your big three up for a donation of 1010. Guiding you through the streets and the stars. We do this for ascension and not attention. We here to keep that shit real. We're seeing so we don't have to depend. Tap in now to your tap in now. Your soul has called you here for a reason, right? So let me get into the house. Let me explain to you what houses are, right? So houses are the position in which you sit, okay? So I need somebody to drop their, well, but I would like for somebody to drop their zodiac sign down in the chat so I can show you how the houses work, right? So go ahead and drop your zodiac sign. I can't tell you what planet is in your house, but I can tell you what you're supposed to be focusing on based on your rising sign. So if you don't know the time that you was born, or you don't know where you was born, this is how your rising come about. So your sun is, okay, yes, she was born in Libra season. All right, we know that her moon is in Scorpio. But what is her rising? Your rising is based off of, I know I'm probably going everywhere because I'm excited about this lesson. Your rising is definitely based off of the time and where you was born, right? So if you don't know your rising sign, we can look up your rising sign and tell you where your focus should be. So if you can drop your zodiac sign down in the chat, we can give a little reading at the zodiac sign. I like to do zodiac signs by modalities. I don't really like to do, I like to talk about modalities. Modalities really go, it really gives detail about each zodiac sign, right? So, let's see here. You can drop your zodiac sign down in the chat, or if you don't know your zodiac sign, you can drop your birthday down in the chat, all right? So you can unlock your birth chart reading right now, okay? So let's talk about birth chart readings, all right? So let's talk about what birth chart readings entail. You a Taurus? Okay, boom. Taurus is in the building. So what we're going to do for Taurus is, do you know your birthday? Do you know the time that you was born? I can look up your rising and tell you what your focus should be. So let me go ahead and add the houses. Let me show you the houses, right? I'm going to talk about the houses and what each house means. So let's get into this real quick. She's a Taurus in the building. If she knows her exact birthday, we can go ahead and give her her rising and show her what she should be focusing on during this Jupiter season, during this Sagittarius season, all right? So these are what you consider houses. I don't know the time. You don't know the time? Okay, so in order to figure out what you're supposed to be focusing on, you have to know the time that you were born. All right, you got an Aquarius, 2/17/93, 7 a.m. So, okay, so let's go over here to justastrology.com and let's see what your rising sign is, so we can tell you what you so we can give you a reading, and we can also tell you what you're supposed to be working on during this season. I just need to see what your rising is. All right, so number one, the first house talks about self-identity, right? Your second house talks about money. Hold on one second. Let me get this done. Hold on. Let me go to justastrology.com so we can get her rising, so we can figure out what she should be focusing on during this season. You could be basically focusing on the wrong things during this season. What did I say wrong? The underlying things. So she's in 2/17/93. Okay, so where exactly were you born? Okay, we're going to put in, I'm just going to put Royal. I don't know if that's your real name, but we're just going to put Royal. You was born February 17th, 1993. Okay, them 90s, baby. You were born doing the goddamn free nasty one. I put my hand up on them here. When I dip, thank you for the gift. When I dip, you dip, you dip. Your mom was on the free nasty, wasn't it? Port Arthur, Texas. How about that? They say everything bigger in motherfucking Texas. I don't know how true that is, because I'm from the ATL where the players dwell. So I wouldn't know what fuck think about Texas. Okay, Arthur. No, baby, we not in France. We in Texas, love. Thank you. You born in Jefferson County. You old Jefferson County, baby. Oh, your moon is in Capricorn. You a little calculated with your emotions, baby. Oh, Lord. I would hate to be your goddamn boyfriend or girlfriend. Okay, so you Aquarius, Capricorn, Aquarius. Good God. Okay, look, we got some talk. We got to talk. That means you are very calculated in everything. That means you may fly with the wind, but you calculated the same instant, baby. That means you plays no motherfucking games. When it comes to your feelings, your emotion, your bag, whatever else the fuck that you're doing, you don't play any type of games at all. Okay, how the fuck does it feel to be you, baby? I don't know who dealing with you. All right, so look, I'm gonna explain these houses. I'm a mess. Okay, you a dog, you a mud, ain't it? Anyway, I'm going to explain these houses to you, and then we're gonna get into what you should be focusing on in this Sagittarius season, right? So the first house is about self-identity. It's about physical appearance. The second house is about money and values, right? The third house is about communication with your siblings, learning, things of that nature. Your fourth house is about home, roots, emotional foundation. Fifth house is about creativity. Sixth house is about health and routines, daily work. Your seventh house will be about relationships and partnerships. So with your seventh house, that tells you who you will work best with, who you'll be compatible with in a relationship, right? Come later on today, we will be going live talking about the healed versions and unhealed versions of zodiac signs and who's compatible and we do zodiac compatibility on Fridays. But I didn't come live yesterday, so I'm making up for time, all right? Your eighth house is transformation, sex. Transformation is about sex, is about shared resources, right? Your ninth house, which is in so we're in Jupiter, right? So wherever your Sagittarius fall, that's what you should be working on. So I'm just going through the houses and letting you know what each house means. So your ninth house is spirituality, higher learning, travel. Thank you for the likes, thank you for the shares. I appreciate that. Your 10th house will be career, legacy, public image. Your 11th house will be community, friendship, wishes, and then your 12th house will be subconscious, healing endings and past life, right? So what we're going to do for Royal, we're going to, and Royal can do this exercise too if she would like. I'm going to get me a note card right here. I don't know if you can see me on the camera. I'm going to get me a note card. Maybe I should put the camera up so you'll be able to see my face and see who the fuck I am, because some of y'all don't know who I am. I am Give Spiritual Homegirl Ruby. All right, so I'm going to get me a note card, right? Get me a little note card, and I'm going to she can do it. I'm gonna show her how to do this exercise. You can write in pencil, you can write a pen, you can write a marker. I'm going to use a blue pen for communication. I'm going to get me a note card. I'm going to turn my note card the long way. All right, and we're going to write down the houses for her. So since her first house, which is her rising, your rising always is your first house, is Aquarius. This is what we're going to do. We're going to write down first house. It goes in order, right? So your first house is Aquarius, right? Your first house is Aquarius. So I'm going to put Aqua. What zodiac sign comes after Aquarius? Pisces. See how it goes in order? Third house. Her third house would be what comes after Pisces? Aries come after Pisces. So her second house ends, and then her third house begins during the real New Year, which is the spring equinox, right? What's her fourth house? Her fourth house is going to be Taurus. Her fifth house is going to be Gemini. Her sixth house is going to be Cancer. Her seventh house is going to be Leo. Her eighth house, you see how it's going in order? Her eighth house is going to be Virgo. Her ninth house is going to be, what comes after Virgo? Is that Libra? Yeah, Libra. Scorpio is for the 10th house. 11th house is Sagittarius. 12th house is Capricorn, right? So your 11th house is Sagittarius. The 11th house talks about community, friendships, and wishes. So right now you should be focusing on building your relationships, building up friendships with people, and focusing on the things that you desire, that you want to do. So your 11th house is in Sagittarius. So so I'm getting the vibe that you're supposed to be building community with something. You may be good with doing hair. You could be good with doing something that builds community. Outreach programs. Maybe you're supposed to be doing a cheerleading team for a cheerleading squad. Something, I got to pick up something with the youth, right? Focusing on friendships. Now, some of the friendships that you got around you, Aquarius, ain't lining the fuck up with what you got going on. Okay, let's talk about it. Some of the friendships you got ain't lining up with the fuck you got going on, right? So with them not lining up, you may feel off. So in this Sagittarius season, you should be focusing on what friendships align with your path and what friendships don't align with your path. So when we come back around to the spring equinox, which is in your third house, which is Aries, you can be on track. You can be on point. Let's go back up. You can be on track and you can be on point with communication and learning. See, with you having friends that are not lined up with what you got going on, your communication and your learning skills is off. So it's hard for you to build a foundation, right? It's hard for you to get in your Taurus in your fourth house, talk about home, roots, emotional foundation. She said, girl, I'm going through the whole spiritual awakening. Most people don't even align now. Right. So that's why it's good in your 11th house to focus on your Sagittarius is in your 11th house. So it's good to focus on friendships, community, things that's going to help you build that solid relationship with not only with yourself, which you align with, right? So everybody has different paths that they travel through when they're coming on their spiritual journey. Everybody is spiritual, right? I am a spiritual being having a human experience and not the other way around. So everybody is spiritual. Everybody is spiritual, right? Everybody has different gifts and talents that they were brought into this portal with, right? Everything works as a whole. So when everybody dives into themselves, we work as a whole, as a Kundalini energy. We work as a whole to get the job done. But while everybody doing all this extra shit, then you have things awakening, like Cetus, the sea monster, which is a zodiac sign. That's he's a part of the zodiac sign, but he really wants to stay asleep. He's a dark world monster. He's an underworld monster. But when we come into the years of Aquarius, well, Aquarius gonna shake. We in the years of Aquarius now. Aquarius is technology. Aquarius is revolution. Aquarius is innovation. Aquarius like to shake shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's been stagnant for so long. The same motherfucker been winning for 20 years. The same motherfucker been pregnant for 5 years. The same you know what I'm saying? So it's time to shake shit and shake shit up. It's been too stagnant. So that's what Aquarius is here to do. Aquarius is here to shake things up, right? So with that being said, Aquarius needs to tap into their Cetus energy. Cetus will be your brother, Aquarius. You are the woman, the water barrier. You have to tap into your dark side. So what you have in a spiritual awakening or a spiritual journey, that dark side is starting to awaken, and you like, hold the fuck on. Wait a minute, what the fuck going on? It's nothing to be afraid of. It's nothing to. You gotta have both. You can't have light without dark. You can't have dark without light. You gotta have both. You gotta have the dark to see the light. You gotta have the light to see the dark, and vice versa. The dark. Sometimes you gotta be in the light to see the dark. Sometimes you gotta be in the dark to see the light. People always talk about the dark awakenings, but they never talk about the light awakenings. The light awakenings are just as uncomfortable as the darkness. Prime example of a light awakening, me. I give love, but I cannot take love. You get what I'm saying? I will give you the shirt off my back and everything else I can give you. But when it comes to you giving that to me, it's uncomfortable. That's a light lesson for me, right? Because love is not a bad thing. Love is not an underlying thing. It's a thing that's going to help me grow and flourish. But because I ain't used to it, hold up, wait a minute, nigga, what the fuck you got going on? Is you trying to kill me or what? Is you on, are we finna be on the first 48? What the fuck is going on? You trying to set me up? Where the cameras at? Am I being punked? You know what I'm saying? So with the Aquarius, with this being the ages of Aquarius, we got a good little minute. Okay, so let me just explain this to you. You have the Piscean energy, and then you have the Aquarian energy. The Aquarian energy is here to wake us up. The Piscean energy that we in is for us to see and hear, understand our emotions and line this shit up. So once we end these years right here, we go into another. Well, you may not be here when this shit ends, when the next cycle starts. That's why everything seems, my guess. That's why everything seems stirred up. Everything seems all riled up and crazy. Excuse me. Oh, this nigga too emotional. He too sensitive. It's the Pisces energy. He's an emotion. It's the Pisces energy. We're emotional. We're in Pisces season, and awakening wise, we're in Aquarius season. So we're gonna experience this Pisces and Aquarius energy for the next 150 years. Well, me and you be here when this. Well, I'll be here for a long time, but you know we may not. But while you in this awakening, this is meant to stir you up so you can awaken to your emotions, awaken to your awakening, awaken to what you're supposed to be doing. See, I teach Birthchart Readings, and I teach people their birth chart so they can understand who they are, where they're going. Your birth chart is a blueprint to your life. It's the energy that you were born in. And because you was born in this energy, under this planet, under this time, this is the path that you should walk. Now, you can choose otherwise because, once again, you're a spiritual being having a human experience. Totally up to you. But here's the blueprint. Fuck a Bible, fuck a psychology book, bitch. Your birth chart is your birthright. This is your fucking blueprint. Learn it, mark it down, walk within it. Now, not saying that you're not going to have trials and tribulations on your journey or whatever like that, but at least you know where you're going and how you're going. Billionaires use birth charts, and poor people use birth certificates. Clap that all up, okay? So let's get into her reading, right? So now that we know that her 11th house is in Sagittarius, it's about community, it's about friendships, it's about building up her wishes. She needs to start wearing nails, right? A lot of y'all, I make press-on nails as well. So the reason why I like long nails in spirituality signifies wealth. Long nails in spirituality lets you know that I am well kept, I am put together, I am a goddess. I am someone that has these are my fingers are my wands, right? So all I'm gonna be doing is pointing and waving. This is my magic wand. The long nail, as I point, is directly coming at you. As I point, is directly what I want. It's not going everywhere. So the long nails signify wealth. It signifies abundance. It signifies put up. It signifies well kept. Because when you have long nails, you can tell I don't do much with my hands, which I do a lot with my hands because I'm a single mother. But in the same instance, you get what I'm saying, right? So these are your wands. So as I point to you and tell you, girl, learn your birth chart. That's my wand. Dig it up into you. Learn your birth chart, ma'am. Get into your birth chart. Understand who the fuck you are. So you already know that you're an Aquarius sun that identifies who you are. The moon tells me about your emotions. You have Capricorn emotions. And then the rising tells me how you show up to people. So because you show up as yourself double time, you got to learn how to manage your emotions. All right, so this reading is going to be for Royal. We're going to first give her some money and career. It's the first thing we're going to do. Then we're going to see what the fuck is tea. Okay? And then we're gonna give her a couple of little 1, 2, just a little encouragement so she can get into her birth chart. If you're interested in learning your birth chart, the link is either pinned down below or it's in the bio. Okay, check your girl out. Ruby Juice Spiritual Services, your spiritual homegirl services. We do birth chart readings and all that. I don't come live on this page a lot. I need to start posting more because I'll be on my main page. But yeah, let's get into her reading. You're absolutely welcome, baby. It was meant for you to come in here at the right time. All right, you came in at the right time on the right dime, baby. You came on the right motherfucking day. All right, the holidays don't feel the same for you, especially when you know the truth about things. Grandma was cooking the turkey to cover up Uncle Lester being a Chester. Grandma was seasoning up that dressing to cover up the granddad that was cheating on her. Grandma was motherfucking putting that macaroni and cheese in the oven as an emotional cover-up. It has nothing. Thanksgiving and holidays has fucking nothing to do with celebration, and it has everything to do with mental oppression, with emotional oppression. Okay, so let's give Royal some Royal Highness. Let's give her some. You're definitely in some masculine energy. We're gonna give her some money oracle cards. All right, we're gonna give her some money oracle cards. So let's see. Let's give her 2 money oracle cards. Okay, boom. For the Capricorn in her. This is for the lover in you, baby. Use a Capricorn. Capricorns are good in bed. I don't really have a good rapport with Capricorns. I think I'll do great with a Capricorn man if he can learn to listen to me. Because he going to teach me discipline and I'm going to teach his ass how to be free. All right, but Aquarius is my sister sign. So it's like a love-hate relationship with Aquarius. I'm a Leo. All right, retirement plan. Aquarius, you need to be planning for a comfortable retirement. Contribute retirement to retirement accounts. Estimate your future needs and adjust your savings and strategy needs. Self-discipline. Okay? Self-discipline, Aquarius, because you like to shop like me, girl. That's why we sister signs. We love to spend a little coin. Develop self-discipline in your career and finances. Set clear goals, create routines, and stay committed to your plans to achieve success. So basically, you need to just be planning for whatever you got going on. Okay, there's something you want to do, some type of business you want to start, maybe a vacation that you want to go on. You need to be replanning that. That retirement needs to rest the fucking finances, baby. Rest the finances, okay? You don't need that $200 wig. You don't need... Listen, I make press-ons, love. You can do the same thing that I do. Press these motherfuckers on to be ready in 5 minutes, okay? It's just telling you to be more disciplined with your finances when it comes to your finances, right? Be more disciplined. Okay, let's see what the T is for. Let's see what the news is. I want to hip you to the news. Let's see what the news is for Royal. Let's give us something for Royal. Give us something for Royal. Let's see what the news is for Royal, okay? We do this for ascension and not attention. This is what we heal and keep that shit real over here. I don't be on this page much. You can definitely follow my main page, which is Your Spiritual Homegirl. It's down in the chat below. It's just Your Spiritual Homegirl. I'll make a comment so you can follow the page. Okay. I'm just gonna put 3 red hearts in the comments so you can follow my main page, and that's why I be going. I'm just gonna put some emojis in the comments. Okay, boom. Your Spiritual Homegirl. That's my that is my main page. Okay. So make sure you are following that page, okay? All right, so this is for Royal, high vibe. Let me know if you can still hear me loud and clear. High vibe, Royal. All right, so you high vibing, okay? There's good vibes around you. You seem to be in a good mood as of right now. You seem to be in a definitely good mood. Living life to the fullest, enjoying your presence. I want you to enjoy the right now, okay? I want you to enjoy the right now. I don't want you to focus on what you got, what you don't got. Enjoy the right now. We so focused on what we don't have and what we do have. We so focused on the future that we forget to enjoy the right now, okay? Tomorrow is not promised, neither is yesterday. But what I do know is right now is what I need, right? So let's focus on the right now, okay? I'm glad you're enjoying your right now. You do have a lot of karmic lessons that you have to learn, and this ain't got nothing to do with you, love. Unfortunately, your ancestors was some cowards, and I hate to say it like that. Your ancestors was running away from all the things that they needed to learn. That's why you have a lot of smoking and drinking and drugging in your bloodline. Unfortunately, you have rebound energy, so that shit bounced off them and went right on to you. And if you have any children, if you do decide to have children, or you think about having children, or you already got kids, that shit's gonna bounce off and go to them. So you are the chosen one. Unfortunately, love, they chose you for the assignment during this era. This was one of the greatest times, but also one of the worstest times to be chosen for this assignment. Now, there's a lot of third-party energy. You got a lot of haters, your family, everybody in your ear, because everything right now that you're going through, it seems like everything is against you, but everything is happening for you and not what? To you. Let's say it again. Everything is happening for you, what? And not to you, all right? She says, I have a daughter. I'm trying to break everything. You don't have to break everything. All you got to do is walk in your path, and everything will align. I said the same thing. Well, how can I include my children in my spirituality? I'm already doing it by them watching me, by me saying affirmations with them every rise up, by me telling them about the sun and the moon, and we going outside and we going to the beach, and I'm telling them about releasing and crying, and I'm teaching them about emotions, and I'm not beating ass, and I'm not whooping ass, and yeah, I cuss a little bit, so the fuck what? But I ain't beating your ass though. You know what I'm saying? By me providing them with the things and emotional support that I didn't have. That's how you breaking that. All right, and you're gonna learn as you grow, as you go through it and grow through it. That's how you're gonna learn. You don't know everything off top. We knew everything, baby. I wouldn't even motherfucking be sitting right here if I knew everything. Oh, baby, I'd be long gone somewhere. This is why we gotta focus on the right now, because we spend so much time focusing on the future, what we should have had, we could have had, that we missed the opportunity to be in the right now. Like me, I spent 6 months in living where I live because I only had a year here. I spent 6 months of those years of this year worried about next year. It ain't even fucking got here yet. So instead of me taking my equipment and getting on here and teaching what I know, I took 6 months and worried. So look, am I behind? No, I'm right on schedule. But had I took that lesson and learned it, I wouldn't have took 6 months to sit here and worry. But now that I know that, I can tell you that don't take 6 months worrying about some shit that you cannot control at that moment, at that time. Are you a God? Absolutely. Are you God? Absolutely. You're a governor of your own destiny. Anything you say will do, can, and will be used against your motherfucking ass. Absolutely. You're the governor of your own destiny. You're a generator, operator, destroyer. If you choose to go outside right now and run in front of a car and you get hit, hey, you got to deal with the consequences. Nobody's coming to fucking save you. And nobody's coming to save you, your kids, or your fucking bloodline. You're the only one here to save. All right? Then you have some low-key, you could be dealing with someone. But this, to me, since we looked at your 11th house with community, friendships, and wishes, and then this sneaky link card comes out, this to me tells me there's a lot of people whispering about you, and there's a lot of people around you with hidden agendas. This really doesn't have anything to do with relationship. You really can care less about a nigga or a bitch, you know. You could be bisexual, you could be trisexual, you could be pansexual like me. You like who like you, right? But this talks about low-key talking. Low-key smiling in your face. So this could be a mother figure, a father figure. I get mother energy. I get a little bit of mother and a little bit of father, right? Maybe these people have not been the best to you. Maybe whoever raised you was not on that you on, right? And so now that you're doing somewhere, now they calling you demonic and they calling you a witch. But baby, you're bound down to a man that you don't even motherfucking know. Hello, Jesus. Who the fuck is he? I never met that nigga. But my grandma, I know her. You feel what I'm saying? My uncle who crossed up, I know him. You feel me? The people that's in my bloodline, I know them because they talk to me. You feel me? Imagine seeing this man. Imagine me. I was seeing this man. All these years, I thought this was Jesus. And I had this vision. This man, he in this white garment. He got these bronze feet. And he's telling me, you know, about my anger and how my anger is going to destroy me if I don't get a hold to it. Whole time, he's an ancestor from 1869 from Browntown. He's a Blackfoot Indian from Browntown, Montana. When I got to California, he said, I can finally reveal myself because you're someone where you're settled. Imagine that. Imagine thinking you praying out to Jesus the whole time. Your shit is up in the earth. So any motherfucker can grab it. Any dark spirit, any trickster spirit can grab your wishes and your prayers and grant them and still trick your ass. But you got some people here that are just meant to be dark. You have some people here that are meant to be on the white light. You have some people here that just meant to be suckable spirits. But what is your purpose? See, I can't come online and be chastising people. I see people all the time online. Oh, I fake tarot card reading out of bitch. What is your motherfucking purpose? See, when royal focuses on royal, then things become loyal. Okay? Yeah. When royal focuses on loyal, then things become loyal. But if royal is focusing on everybody else and everything else, then shit hits the fucking fan. Understand what I'm saying? So you have to focus on you and your path. You can't worry about somebody else's path. Cause then you get into somebody else's energy. Now you involved. Now you finna destiny swap without even knowing you destiny swap because you in somebody else's energy. So this sneaky link shit right here gives me sneaky vibes with your family members. Those ain't your family members. Those are people that was here to teach you a lesson. Those are the biggest adversaries you're gonna have in your entire life. When royal becomes royal, everything becomes loyal. When you become who you are a water barrier. You hold information. One thing about Aquarius, they're going to know all your motherfucking secrets and bust some bitches out at the wrong fucking time. You can be at the dinner table having a great business meeting. And Aquarius will think, this is a great time to tell everybody that she goddamn fucked the boss on Monday. And he's married. That's what Aquarius do. But for them, it's the right time. So with Aquarius, see, you got to get to know yourself a little bit more, royal. You got to go ahead and get into these Birthchart lessons that I give. You got to get to know yourself a little bit more. Because it's meant for you to build community around who you are. I'm picking up maybe some sexual vibes, some sexual energy. Maybe you're a little kinky. The Capricorn and Aquarius, that makes sense, right? So with that being said, start you if you that kinky, start you as a community talking about liquid love and sexual things and educate people. You feel me? Understand what I mean? You know, they told me I talk too much. I started a podcast. They told me I'm too spiritual. I started my spiritual business. They told me I had too much shit. I started a fucking boutique. And everything that I did was successful. Podcasts played 18 different countries. Billboards off my podcast work. You can look up Ruby Jew Radio right now. You can type in RUBY space JUU in Google. I got 3 pages. Boutique. Radio. They told me I couldn't sing. I went ahead and goddamn started made a whole EP. Had a song that played in over 400 radio internet stations. Come on now. Come on somebody. When they tell you can't do, you go ahead and go. You go ahead and go. You can do that. But there's also some sexual energy there too. That's probably where this sexual energy coming from. From you not heal, you know, when you are meant to heal, and I get the word. I keep hearing the word Reiki worker. That person deals with a lot of chakras and healing. That's what I get from you, right? But you know that when you don't dive into your spiritual gifts, your sexual energy becomes heightened because spirituality and sexuality goes hand in hand. Just like astrology, psychology, and tarot works together, that's how sex and spirituality work together, right? Because we got here through what? Sex. We got here through a sexual portal. We got here through a womb. So you as a woman having a womb, your sex energy is always going to be on 10. That's why women can be 60 and 70 years old and still get wet as an ocean. While man, he's 75, he's rattled like a California raisin in the goddamn sun. Because we are the creators of that shit, right? So your sexual energy is very high. You've been extremely horny. You've been wanting to do things. That's because you need to tap into your spiritual gifts and your spiritual energy, right? You might well call me Professor X from now on. Because that's what the fuck I'm doing. I'm helping people do the out. You know how... If you look at X-Men, X-Men has a lot of spiritual connotations in it, a lot of spiritual messages. You see how people was outside and those people that orphanage them and shun them because they didn't understand who they are, they understand their gifts. Well, that's what you are. You're a part of the X-Men tribe. Go ahead and get your daily heart meaning up there and welcome to the Rubik's You tribe, baby. We love you lots and we love to have you here, okay? All right, so the Cupid Arrow Oracle cards, okay? Cupid Arrow talks about you decluttering. It talks about you resting, Royal, and communicate. Look, I can't make this up. Communicate comes out again. All right, energy activation and taking that leap of faith. All right, using the wisdom. We're gonna use wisdom as your bottom card. Using that wisdom, okay, the knowledge gained through experience or form of wise counseling. So right now, I'm counseling you and you're gaining knowledge. All right, you need to release that stress that you have. Your stress just comes because you're afraid to tap in. You've been taught so much other shit, and you need to cleanse, you need to detox, you need to cleanse and detox from the people, person, places around you. So once again, your 11th house is in your Sagittarius is in your 11th house. Your 11th house talks about communication. Community, friendships, and wishes. That stress card just came out, letting you know to release these friends that you have this community that you've been had. Take a leap of faith, take a risk, stepping into the beauty of the unknown. That's something that you're going to have to do as an Aquarius. Because Aquarius doesn't always know when the water is going to rage. They just know the water going to rise up and they're the water barrier. What people don't realize is Aquarius are protected. Then when you have an unhealed Aquarius, that motherfucker is unmatched. But those healed Aquarius, those ones who know how to step on water and walk in their path, then that's the energy you need to be around. Energy activation. Connect to the divine through meditation or prayer. So, I'm gonna tell you right now, if you ask me, Ruby, do you meditate? Absolutely the fuck not, I know. But there's a million and one ways to meditate. Now, right now, okay, so let me tell you how I meditate. I meditate through creating, right? If you go through my Canva, if you go through my computer files, you will see that I've created PowerPoints and presentations and lesson plans. That's the way I meditate. The way you meditate may be different for you. You may have to say, you might have to sit in the Indian style, baby. For far as I know, these thick ass thighs that save lives can't bend and fold that quick unless a nigga got my knees back to my head. I don't know why these thighs are bend up. Other than that, I can't cross my legs to bend. Maybe in the latter future when I lose a little weight, you know what I'm saying? Then I probably can cross these legs up. But until then, me sitting at my desk, me getting me doing my nails, making my press-ons, making other people press-on sets, doing my hair, having my hair big, putting my lashes on. That's meditation for me. Getting into my beauty, getting into my zen. That's meditation for me because there's a point in time where I didn't do that. Me coming on here creating, that's me talking to ChatGPT and getting ideas and taking what the suggestions that they say and turning them motherfuckers into brilliance. That's meditation for me. So meditation could be color therapy. Meditation could be talking to somebody. Meditation comes in different forms of ways. And I said I wanted to do a video and talk about the 13 ways to meditate, right? It's more than 13 ways to meditate, but we just gonna keep it at 13. So sometimes I do. I ain't got the remote. Oh no, it's up here. Someone Peyton. Check on your tablet. Your tablet may be charged. It's over there it's over there. I'm a mom, baby. I'm a hotel mom. Right here. Your tablet is charged right here. Don't wake your brother up. Unplug it. Hold on one second, y'all. Unplug it. Bring it here. Let me turn it on.
It's 7%.
It's 7%?
Me 6.
You got to be at more than 70%, baby. Hold on one second, y'all.
8%.
Get up there and sit down and don't make a noise. I'm on live. Okay, go pee while this loads up. Anyway, so she said I meditate, but I think it's mostly challenging when I do. But I do them quiet because my mind is so busy. Right. So everybody, this is not a one shoe. I thrive spiritually and solitude. We all, a part of spirituality is being by yourself and being in solitude. this is not a one shoe fit all type of thing, right? Everybody has a spiritual job they have to do, and everybody has a spiritual journey, right? My job is to help people heal, teach people, help people philosophize, seek the truth.
Like the code.
How many percent you got? Oh, you got 88%. You good. Hold on. Wait, let me.
I know what password.
Okay, there you go. Tablet is starting. Go sit down. Go have a seat on the bed with Pay, because I don't want you on this bed with Phoenix. Go on the bed with Pay. I don't want you on the bed with Phoenix. All right. So she said, "Oh, what a sweet baby. Thank you. He's sweet. He want to be a little South. That's my Avery's. My Avery's son, and he's a Leo moon and Cancer goddamn rising. I got some emotional shit on my hand. You heard me. Anyway, so everybody does things differently, right? That type of meditation don't work for me. I like to dance. I like to dance and turn up. Me sitting, no, me ain't gonna go. I can't. Baby, I've tried that. I get distracted. I get to talking to myself. And next thing you know, I done went and did some other shit. I'm outside, downstairs, doing some other shit. You know what I mean? So I know that my focus and how I quiet my mind is I create or I dance. You know what I'm saying? That's my way of meditating. Or I go into the sun. Or I do some comedy shit. That's my way of meditating. Meditating is anything that helps you elevate. Anything that helps you release old tension and elevate. Dancing helps me release tension in my muscles and in my spirit. Creating helps me release tension in my brain. Because if I'm not creating, I'm not on here. This is meditation for me. And I'm not on here teaching and shit. I feel like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? I'm not ever clocking into nobody's 9 to 5. It doesn't matter. This is my 9 to 5. Me teaching you, me building a school, me building a community where people can come in and alchemize and elevate their spiritual gifts and their spiritual knowing. All right? So that's just something you have to work on. Communication, receive and express your truth. Right now, you receiving the truth. Yes, I dance and stuff too, Tremens, and for real, right? So I'm not that numb your ring and cure type of meditator. And I'm not finna sit here and lie to you and act like I'm perfect. Baby, I'm gonna tell you my story. I traveled from Georgia to California with $5 to my name and an overdue car note. Last year, around about July. Okay, I was homeless in Georgia, couldn't get no help. I brought my ass to California. They assisted me. Am I still homeless? Considerably. We live in a hotel. Been in a hotel almost a year. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? The way that my spiritual gifts has elevated, the way that I am spiritually, mentally, and emotionally free, the way that I learned the art of detachment, and I'm still learning, still going through things, this is unmatched. Could no money, no house, no car. I literally travel across 2,300 miles away from home because guess what I did? I communicated with myself and I listened. I had no choice. I listened and I grew to learn that everything I think I need, I don't need to survive. The shit that I need, I can't fucking see. The people that I need, I can't fucking see. And when you learn that, you become higher. You become in a higher cloud. Sometimes I forget to have a human experience. But I cannot explain to you, I cannot tell you what it feels like to be here. I cannot tell you what it feels like to used to be hung up off the man and used to be hung up on what men say to you. And then all of a sudden now, as soon as a man do something that is not aligned to your path, you cut it. I can't tell you what the fuck that shit feel like. It feels great. It feels fucking phenomenal to be able to master the art of letting go. You know what I'm saying? Resting, Royal, is going to be very important for you. Listen to your body, mentally, physically, and unwind. Same thing for me. I can sing like a motherfucker, right? But because I wasn't rested, my voice was cracking. So like I had smoked 1,000 pounds of coke. My voice was cracking because I wasn't resting. Couldn't get my words out. Rest is very important for your physical body. Your spirit never rests. But because you are in a physical realm, your physical body needs that rest. So everything can work together. So definitely rest your mind, relax your weary mind, relax your mind. He said, relax your weary mind and unwind your heart or something like that. Yes, I like to sing too. I found out. Let me stop. I can't sing like my baby coming together. But I can't sing loud. I sing. I do music. I sing. Right now I'm not gonna sing loud because my baby is gonna wake up. But, and goddamn, he rose and up he arose. God damn it. That's the one that be fucking with me all the time. Go back to bed, Bookie Butt. Night night, K. He like, hell nah. He like, hell nah. Singing opens up vibrations. You know what I'm saying? I can sing Whitney Houston. I do high notes, low notes. But if I'm not rested and I'm not taking care of my throat chakra, then I can't do any of those things, right? All right, and the last card but not least for you, Royal, is going to be declutter. I'm going to give you a cosmic card too. Declutter, okay? Let go of old items. Create a new space, sacred space for yourself. So letting go of things and you need to declutter. We talked about community, friendship, and wishes. Declutter all that old community, all them old friendship, all them old wishes and issues you had. It's time for a new level. It's time to move forward to something new, something grander, something greater. All right. Let me give you a oh shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm bumping my camera. Lord have mercy. Let me give you a cosmic let me put these back. Let me give you a cosmic is it the Cosmic Records? Cosmic Records card. You're not gonna know everything. You know what I learned in my spirituality? It's not meant for me to know everything. People talk about, the Kashi records and all that. Man, that's not my journey, bro. I'm not here to goddamn pull out records and all that shit. I'm here to goddamn hit these folks here and keep it real. Then do I need to know a little history? Of course I do. But bitch, I ain't pulling up no goddamn records and all that. Bitch, we gonna start right here from your birth chart and see why the fuck your bloodline got you goddamn doing this crazy shit. Okay, we gonna see what the fuck you got going on so we can keep healing, keep that shit real. I ain't pulling no records and doing, social media, since they have gotten a hold to the spirituality of things, to the enlightenment side of things, they will take that shit and have your ass running like a chicken with your goddamn head cut off. You'll be buying crystals and cards and all. Trust me, for me, I was one of them people buying crystals and cards and everything. Somebody, yes, everything gotta go for real. A liquidation in this bitch, for real. Thank you, for real. You'll be buying crystals and cards and all kind of goddamn shit, thinking you goddamn crystals and these, baby. I'm here to tell you, these right here, these cards right here that you see, these cards right here, baby, are just tools. These cannot do the work for you. These crystals and these rocks and these stones, Buddha man cannot do the work for me. He can only assist me. And Buddha is not a religion; it's a spiritual practice. Let's get that straight. So somebody like, she on here doing reading, it's a spiritual practice. My deities cannot do the work for me. I have to do it for myself. Those are just tools used to help you fucking ascend. If you're not Summer Walker is a prime example of performing the spirituality. She needs to plead her ancestors and dressing in white whole time. That bitch ain't did now type of spiritual healing type work. And it's starting the fucking show. Okay? So we're going to give you a cosmic record. Everything is not for everybody. Confirmation and more understanding. Correct. I use the cards because guess what? I like flipping my motherfucking cards. I like the designs. It's just like any other fetish that somebody may have a hair fetish. This is any. I collect cards. Like I got over 20 some decks. I probably got 30, 40 decks of cards. And still gonna keep collecting because I love the cards. I'm gonna end up passing these cards down to my daughters or to my kids and help them understand what cosmic oracle cards are and what tarot is. A lot of people don't like to do tarot because tarot is really deep. And it can pull some shit out of you that you may not be ready for. So people do oracle and try to skip over tarot. No, I'm going back and restudying tarot. Somebody taught it to me. I'm gonna restudy it the way I need to understand and learn, so I can deliver it how I need to deliver it to my tribe and my people. I make my own decks too, and I'm working on the publishing. I got 3 or 4 decks I'm working on. They already made physically, but I have to just put them in digital form and publish them. And that's something I'm working on as well. I have a couple of my own that I make as well. I have a yes and no deck. I have life and I have all kind of. I got a truth love deck, dark light deck. I have tell it like it is ruby deck. So I have all kind of oracle decks that I make. That's okay. ChatGPT is a tool. We're not living in the fucking stone age. You ain't got to go digging for no fucking information. Let me tell you something. If they got a motherfucking computer that's going to goddamn talk to me and tell what the fuck I need to know, then this will be. We in the ages of Aquarius. Technology is here for you to use. It's why it's here to watch you, but it's also here for you to use it to your advantage. Remember, you are the God. Technology couldn't work if we didn't work. I'm eating a brownie in my bed. Get one out the bag. Technology couldn't work if we didn't work. So what if you use ChatGPT? Just don't depend on it. It just helps you form. You gotta think about it. This. Okay, so let's bring this shit back to reality, right? People talking about, oh, you using ChatGPT. We live in a society where using your mind is like a goddamn taboo to use your mind. It's like something obsolete, right? So
No more, okay?
the food that you eat in your diet, the things you're around, suppresses your confirmation. Get him one. Let him have one. Get him one out of yours. Give me that. Suppresses your thoughts, right? So when your thoughts get suppressed, it's a challenge for you to like think of ideas and shit. You may have like ideas, may pop up in your head. You get writer's block. So ChatGPT is just a tool. ChatGPT is just like a car or any type of other mechanical tool you would use. Like a chef needed utensils. Do that chef need a utensil to cook? No, but they choose to use that tool. It's gonna assist them. It's gonna make them better. So ChatGPT is just like any other reference book you would use. It's easier access because you can talk into it. You can type what you want and it brings it out. Don't let nobody make you feel bad because you're using ChatGPT. Hell, I use ChatGPT. Not do I copy word verbatim? Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. But when you putting your ideas you putting in there, they just help you formulate it. Just like when you making a recipe. Grandma told you the ingredients, you put together and formulate it. It's yours. It fed so many delusions, but they was me. That was me needing to learn the sermon answer. Right. So I got an idea of a lesson plan, right? I don't know where to go. Go to ChatGPT. Where do I start when it comes down to lesson plans? For you and your personality, this is where you start. Boom, 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 boom. I don't feel bad about using ChatGPT. So these are your cosmic record cards. It says spread wings. Stop hiding. Hello? Royal, are you in the building, bitch? I need my goddamn sound effects. So let me see if I get my goddamn sound effects. Look. Hello, is Royal in the building? Because I'm finna get ready to read the fuck out of her ass in a minute. Hello? Right. It's a computer. ChatGPT is just like universe. Whatever you put in is what the fuck you get out. And that's just what it is. Mm-hmm. Did y'all hear the sound effect? I don't know if y'all can hear the sound effects or not. Because I can't hear them on my end. Let's get back to the music. Alright, so it says spread wings, okay? Spread wings. Stop hiding your talents. Now is the moment to reveal your true self and let your spirit soar freely. Fly higher. Reach for the stars destined for you. So you need to spread your goddamn wings and stop sitting over there and whatever the fuck funk your ass is in. Spread your motherfucking wings. You hear me? Open up. It says open up. Do not fear. I want to make sure you see the card. Do not fear to feel the emotions and interactions of others. You are being called to embrace the goodwill of those around you. For only in trust can the deeper beauty of life be revealed itself. It can reveal itself basically. When you release fear and doubt and accept the core of others, when you release fear and doubt and accept the core of others, the universe will respond to you in unexpected ways, leading you toward a richer life experience, right? So just don't, you so spiritual, you forget to have a human experience, Royal. It's okay to want luxury and live luxury. I'm the same. I'm like, ooh, I don't want to do too much. It's a fucking human experience. I deserve luxury. I'm supposed to be living a lavish life. You understand what I'm saying? Open your gifts. Use your gifts. Ascend so you don't have to depend. Okay, I'm gonna give you one more day and then I'm done with your ass. Ascend so you don't have to depend. We do this shit for ascension and not attention. Over here with Ruby Jew, we here to keep that shit real. I've been doing this for I've been doing this for a long time. You get what I'm saying? Open your wings. Stop hiding from yourself. You a healer. I used to get jealous. I used to be like, ooh, she a healer too. Ooh, I bet she in a better. I used to do that all the time, right? That was ego. That's the Leo in me. In competition. Want to be better than everybody. But now that I'm tapping more into... Okay, so look. Spiritually, right? I'm a Cancer, right? I'm a nurturer. I have a lot of Cancer. My Lilith is in Cancer. My Chiron. Those are things I'm supposed to heal. You probably don't know anything about that because I don't know if you do your birth chart or not, but... The Chiron, the Lilith, Chiron talks about healing. Your Saturn talks about your karmic cycles. Your Lilith is like your dark feminine power, right? What's she saying? Thank you. That girl in the chat using her motherfucking gifts. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. She said no, but y'all need to motherfucking communicate better. Well, y'all, you'll always have the same issues. You better use the motherfucking gifts that you were given. And I ain't gonna say God give them to you, because what God you talking about? I'm gonna say you were put here to a higher power that's seen that the universe, the realm, the physical realm that we live in needed you. Okay, let's give you some Tangled Love cards. Since I got the Tangled Love cards, it's up. Let's give us something for Roy. I know about zodiac signs, but it's so much. It's not about, I'm talking about birth charts. I'm not talking about a zodiac sign. My birth charts go work with zodiac sign, but I'm talking about what's in my birth chart and what planets and where I need to heal at. Birth charts, astrology and birth chart go hand in hand. Planets is energy, astrology is energy. Okay, there's no such thing as a physical planet. Okay, all that is energy. All right, so fuck a zodiac sign, baby. What's spiritual? You are Aquarius, so you a fixed sign. So your spiritual operating system is being fixed. So I teach things by modalities. I teach things by spiritual operating system, not by zodiac sign. Anybody can get up and read the zodiac sign, but what I want to know the in-depth of the zodiac sign. Why does the zodiac sign have the symbol? What's the when, where, what, how, and put it down. Why the zodiac sign? Okay, what zodiac sign? I'm here to ascend the astrology, right? Astrology goes way past the zodiac here. Astrology goes way past the zodiac signs. Astrology is way deeper. Yeah, the link is in the bio. You can tap Ruby Jew, your spiritual homegirl services, and just I got all kind of options there. They go from $11 all the way up to $100 now. After the spring equinox, shit will go up after the spring equinox. So I have $1,000 services, I have $500 services, I have all kind of price services, okay? But after the spring equinox, my prices will go up. I'm gonna give you this love tangle card, and we're gonna end this live because I got another live to do. Self-love is gonna be very important for you, okay? Staying true and staying celibate to yourself. Feeling happy, releasing the past, and taking a break from love. One thing about Aquarius always have a love interest in the goddamn corner. And Aquarius is always going to go with that love interest because Aquarius wants love. Aquarius hold back a lot of things, and Aquarius want love. Aquarius like to be loved. Aquarius like to be licked on, fucked on, sucked on. Aquarius want a little TLC. All right. Growing together, you got lessons you need to learn. You create a soul bond with somebody, that's a lesson. Your gifts are coming more to the forefront because you have to learn. Yeah, you've been through some shit, but baby, you ain't been. You got a long little way to go. Conflict resolution. This season is about you communicating. Community. Resolving conflict resolution. Resolving things that compromise you. Resolving things that like it's something that happened that you need to make amends with this person. The forgiveness ain't for you, it's for them. The conflict resolution ain't for you. Ain't for them, it's for you. For you to move on. It ain't for them, it's for you. the compromising, the making amends, the rebuilding the trust. You're gonna have a positive outcome, but you got to trust. See, one thing about Aquarius got trust issues, right? They can be a little bendable, but from my experience from Aquarius, they can be very harsh at times as well. Because they are barriers, they like to hold things in. You'll never really know Aquarius' true feelings because they'll hold that shit in, right? Last but not least, back together, fresh start, second chance. Giving somebody a second chance, but only on the terms of you recovering from that. Only on the terms of you making amends with something that affects you, because the more and more that you disagree with this person, the more and more you hate this person, the more and more you don't want to, the more and more it holds you back emotionally. Ain't no feeling like being free when your mind made up and your heart's in the right place, yeah. Ain't no feeling like being free. I'm like an eagle set free. Finally, I ain't singing for real. I'm looking out for me. That's gonna be your song. You listen to Free by Destiny's Child every day. You got 2 songs you need to listen to. Love by Destiny's Child and Free. That back together shit, this is about putting you back together. This is about putting you back together. It ain't about you learn. One thing about Aquarius is they learn through people, right? I've never known Aquarius to actually sit down and crack a book open. Aquarius is learn through people. That's the way they learn. It don't make you more stupider. It don't make you more dumber or none of that shit. It actually make you more wiser, because that means your community is gonna be top notch because you watch people and you learn from people. Versus me, bitch, I already know everything. I'm the son. You can't tell me a fuck thing. Okay, I'm gonna pull out a book in the card, and whatever the book in the card ain't got in it, then you ain't in it to fucking win it. I don't want to hear that shit. Have you shown me that? You know what I'm saying? Versus Leo, I'm gonna go through a lot of hard lessons because I'm hard-headed as fuck. But you'll sit back, you'll check it out, you gonna watch it, and you may even become that person for you. You may even get close to that person just to really see how they move and how they operate. And that's what makes Aquarius resilient. Okay? So, yes, you learn through other people. So you having to forgive other people is a learning lesson. The forgiveness ain't for them, it is for you. Everything is happening for you and not to you. Remember that. Even if you gotta write that down, we're gonna say it together. Type it in the chat. Everything is happening for me and not to me. Say it again. Everything is happening for me and not to me. So this whole forgiveness and all that good shit is for you, because what you're not forgiving is holding you back. See, we're gonna give glory to Cetus real quick, right? People don't really know about Cetus, and when they do talk about Cetus, they talk about how horrible of a monster he is and how he lives in the deep depth darks of the ocean. But they don't talk about the graciousness of a Cetus and how they should appreciate that sea monster. Because you can't be overly positive, right? You can't have truth without fakeness, and you can have a lie without truth. You can't have truth without the lie. Okay, faith, you can't have faith without works is dead. See, that sea monster riles up. Aquarius is the peacemaker, and that sea monster is the energy behind Aquarius. So when that sea monster get the light, it's time to show you done let all these ships and shit pass and all these ills and shit get through here. It's time to turn up and time to show you folk what the fuck going on. You have to appreciate that boldness that Aquarius have, because when it's time to show people the fuck going on, Aquarius does that. That's that Cetus energy that's waking up in them. All right. So with that being said, it is time for you to be bold enough. Everything is happening for me and not to me. That's right. It's time for you to be bold enough to rise up and wake that up. Also, the universe provides abundant, and I'm highly blessed and favored. Only if you do the lessons. it's like a starter pack, right? You know how you get a starter kit? You have everything you need right there. And you use it and you're comfortable because you're using it and it feels good. But when it comes time to elevate and you done got comfortable, it becomes a challenge. That box is no longer needed. It's the same thing with blessings and abundance and all that. I don't even really talk about blessings. But, you know, I had got to there y'all ate the whole pack. I had got to download to stop saying the word blessings. But now we're in a different frequency. I can say the word blessings. Excuse me, it's a starter pack. I'm going to bless you with this. It's like a starter pack. It's your starter pack. I'm going to bless you with this. I'm going to bless you with this. I'm going to bless you with that. I'm going to bless you with this. I'm going to bless you with that. You see how this box has emptied? I no longer have anything in this box. Look, it's empty, right? So then now, it's time to move on to the next level. And this Christmas cake here is a little more thicker and a little more bigger than what I just had. How am I doing this? How am I going to do this? You can stay with the brownies, you can get with the Christmas cakes. If you stay with the brownies, your shit gonna be stagnant. So right now, your blessings and abundance are stagnated. You keep repeating. You satisfied with a little, hey, how you doing? A little check, a little, yes, that shit went through, yes, it's approved. Okay, boom, you cute with that. That's your little blessings, your little abundance on the level that you in. But how about, bitch, this is yours? How about, can't nobody take that? How about, we're bringing you the land, ho, where you ain't got to go find it. How about the man came to me and ain't had to go nowhere to find it? How about I pointed my fingers and that shit was already done? How about that? How about that type of elevation, all right? How about that type of elevation? Some comments were filtered, so somebody, they just filtered, whoever commented filtered you out. But when you're on a certain level and you believe a certain thing, whatever, I can't tell you what to do. I'm just only here to advise you. I'm just putting down, I'm picking up what I can put down, and that's just what that is, right? So, yeah. Manifestation is nothing but a maintained goal. Most of the time, people are just trying to manipulate energy. If you ain't working toward what you already talking about, you cannot manifest a $1 million salary on a $1 budget. And that's spiritually, energetically. You want to meet down, not saying you, I'm just saying in general. People think they're gonna write something down and they're gonna appear. Bitch, if you ain't working towards it, it's not happening. Same thing with abundance and blessings. They got abundance and blessings. It's, to me, that sounds small and minute, and that sounds cornered. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need to pray for something that's already mine. I don't have to be abundant and blessed with something already mine. To me, abundance to me is growth. All right, if you're not growing, elevating your abundance of so-called blessings, stay stagnant and stay the same. Yeah, you may feel like, oh, this is happening for me, and it's not. When you go to deeper and look at it, it's not happening. But who the fuck am I to tell you that stop throwing stuff at me? Boy, that's something for you to learn. You know what I'm saying? It's something for you to achieve when it's time for you to achieve those things. Understand? So yeah. You feel me? A lot of people, you know, you stop. Don't do that. You get online and you have these performative spirituals. You have this performative manifestation. Phoenix, what's the problem? What's the issue, bro? You want to fight? You want to fight? You got a problem, money? Yeah. Okay, go sit down. What the fuck you throwing the cups at me for? Oh yes, I do cuss. You want to fight? You got a problem, money? What's up? You woke up with a little animosity on your chest? It's that Taurus, that bullshit. He ready to turn up. He's a Taurus, Scorpio Taurus. Bull all the way around. Give him that tablet so he can sit his ass down. That black tablet over there. Anyway, so you're a healing teacher, good one. I appreciate you. You're welcome, absolutely, no problem. But do not let this performative spirituality or this performative manifestation get you to thinking that you can write this shit down in a book and it's gonna appear. That's partly true, but bitch, you got to do the goddamn work too. Talking about you want to be a goddamn CEO of a goddamn Fortune 500 company, and bitch, you ain't stepped foot in not now company, not even your motherfucking own, working at goddamn Wally World. But you're what? But you're manifesting the fucking CEO. Girl, sit down. I ain't talking about, I'm just saying in general. Sit the fuck down here. Okay. And then when you start doing shit like that, that's when you get tired. It's like branding before you build. You can't brand before you build. If you brand before you build, you gonna burn your motherfucking self out. Cause who the fuck know you got a coffee shop? You don't want to rent this place and decorate out and spend all this money and have no clientele. Now you burnt out. Wham, bitch, you burnt out. You got to build before you brand. Okay? I feel you completely. Thank you so much. I appreciate you for being in this live. Thank you for everybody that came through, showed love, and had, showed love and did the gifts. I'm going to change my screen to my big old face. It is your girl, Ruby Ju Reads. I love you guys. We've been on here an hour and 25 minutes. I want to say to those of you who are watching the replay, who are coming in this live and understanding who I am and what I do, I want to say thank you. We turn now. I want to say thank you for coming in this live and appreciate and explore, help me explore your gifts as well as mine, because each one reach one, teach one. Me helping you heal helps me heal as well, right? It's been nice, it's been fun, but your girl got to run, okay? Life is too short, have fun some of the time. Ain't shit all good when your ass is all broke. Don't forget to click that link in the bio to check your girl out. Some of you may have my link tree, some of you may have my website. Either way, if you go to the link tree, it leads you to my website and my music and everything else, all right? So, like I said, life is too short, have fun some of the time. Ain't shit all good when your ass is all broke. So keep some money in your pocket. The most expensive thing is a closed mind, so always keep your shit open. All right? As long as your heart beat, baby, you can always stand on your feet. If you don't remember anything we did or said in this live video, remember that weak people revenge, strong people forgive, intelligent people ignore. Figure out what person you are, right? Last but not least, it is 1,000,001 ways. I'm going to get close when I say this. It is 1,000,001 ways to skin a cat. You just got to figure out which way you're going to cut his ass up. Until next time, America, it's your spiritual homegirl, Ruby Ju. I am out. Love you lots. Catch you in my next video. Don't forget to tune in to my live video later on tonight. We're going to be talking about the healed and unhealed versions of the Zodiac. Tomorrow, I know it's Turkey Day. What the fuck ever. I don't celebrate Turkey Day. Neither do I eat turkey, okay? I'm back on my vegetarian, vegan shit. I will have a vegan, vegetarian. I'm going to go eat whether it was Thanksgiving or not. What the fuck am I giving thanks for? Not that shit they got. You feel me? But tomorrow is learning to read yourself. So understanding tarot, understanding the history of tarot, and then learning to read yourself is what we do tomorrow. Fridays, Zodiac compatibility. All right. Until next time, America, make sure you guys are following me on both of my TikToks. It's your spiritual homegirl, and then you have your spiritual homegirl 22. Make sure you guys are following me on both TikToks. Also, too, make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel and that you are following me. You're liking and sharing right here on the Facebook platform, okay? Facebook only holds these videos for 30 days. So if you want to watch any of my replays of my live videos, you can head over to my YouTube channel. YouTube keeps all of my live videos, okay? But until next time, America, mwah, love you lots. I am out. I will catch you on my other TikTok page, and we'll be talking about birth chart readings over there.